Our verse for today is a very famous one from Micah chapter 6, verse 8. He has told you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8, I think, is perhaps one of the best single verse summations of who we are called to be and what we are called to do as children of God in this world. How much better would our communities be, would our nation be, would the world be, if every Christian and every Jewish person focused just on this single verse: doing justice, loving kindness, and walking humbly with the Lord our God. The prophet Micah was a younger contemporary of the prophets Isaiah and Hosea, and he shared many of their concerns. But unlike Isaiah, Micah was not of noble descent. He grew up in a common community, in an ordinary family in the town of Moresheth in the Judean foothills just southwest of Jerusalem. And perhaps because of his more humble roots than Isaiah, he looked at the corruption in the capital city through different eyes than his fellow prophets. And Micah alone predicted the fall of Jerusalem, for which he was remembered in Jeremiah chapter 26, verse 18. But Micah stands solidly with Amos, Isaiah, and Hosea as fierce champions of the pure worship of God and the importance of social justice. And like all of them, he shares a word of judgment against God's people for their injustice and their corruption, while promising a future promise of hope and forgiveness if God's people walk in the ways of the Lord. So I pray earnestly for you, for myself, for everyone in our nation, that we would learn to take seriously and to live out Micah 6:8, and to focus on what's good, which is doing justice, loving kindness, and walking humbly with the Lord our God. I pray that that verse could be a description that people would use of your life.